Was ist denn jetzt auf einmal los?
Look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Garde-Mechs. Chlorand? Quick, now's our chance!
Auf alle Fälle eine coole Elektroschwertkämpferin mit Knarre. Aber wieso wurden wir jetzt angegriffen? Und vor allem die Dinger heißen Garde-Mechs? Habe ich das richtig verstanden?
For lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Und uns erklären, weshalb die Roboter uns angreifen.
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callas's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Ah, also war es der Chlorand, damals ein Mitglied der Spina de Rosela unter der Führung von Navias Vater. Und jetzt ist sie, er sagt, die Leibwächterin von Furina. Interessant.
Do not speak of my father.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Chlorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
Ja, hallo, der Reisende in deinem Rücken. Ich bin der Grund dafür. Ich habe schon mal die Pläne des Doktors vereitelt. Und ich bin mir gesagt ziemlich sicher, der Doktor hat irgendwas hiermit zu tun. Weil wie sonst kann er, sagt, eine ganze Roboterarmee, naja, hinter uns her sein? Das schreit ja geradezu jetzt eher nach Doktor als Alekino.
And what about these Garde-Mechs? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
Aha, Garde-Mecha.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Chlorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clarend was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
Was ist gerade passiert? Hallo, ich bin immer noch ein bisschen benebelt und weiß nicht so recht, weshalb er sagt, eine ganze Roboterarmee jetzt hinter uns her war.
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Garde-Mechs came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Navia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clarend who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Ja, danke für die Rettung, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow?
Lag es-
Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Lag es jetzt etwa an der salzigen Fonta?
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kinda salty and icky.
Ich dachte damals schon, dass da etwas nicht stimmte, war mir aber nicht sicher.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors, so how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So, if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Okay, ein Glück, dass Paimon und ich nicht aus Fontaine stammen.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
Naja, Lynette zufolge hat das Hören dieser Stimme etwas mit dem Empfinden des Hydroelements zu tun.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
Tja, ich habe da ein paar neue Informationen.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Genau.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
Tja, die Stimme im Brunnen gehörte zu einem der vermissten Mädchen.
Oh, that is important.
Du berichtest allen, was geschehen war, während du mit dem Bewusstsein der Okeaniden verbunden warst.
That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
Wir sollten auf jeden Fall versuchen, ihn zu finden.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Gut, alles klar, Partnerin.
You mean you'll help us investigate?
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Tja, mit mir legt man sich nicht an.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Aber wo ist denn der Stützpunkt? Warum, was ist das jetzt? Was war das denn jetzt bitte schön für eine komische Errungenschaft? Ein Wendepunkt großer Zauberei, Präludium, was das? Lenek en Followis? Höre den Ruf der Okeanide und verbinde ich mit deren Bewusstsein. Noch irgendwas hier? Was ist das jetzt? Fantastische Reise Prolog. Ah, das ist was anderes. Das sagt ja mit den Einladungsereignissen. Aber gut, geht zum Stützpunkt der Spina di Rosula am Hof von Fontaine. Aber wo genau ist der? Das ist jetzt erstmal die bessere Frage. Ist der Stützpunkt vielleicht unterhalb Fontaines? Das wäre jetzt auch interessant. Andere Frage. Können wir jetzt hier Mission freischalten? Das müssten wir gleich mal überprüfen. Okay, was ist das? Gezeitenalge. Interessant, aber die eine Frage bleibt jetzt hier noch bestehen. Können wir jetzt Missionen... Nein, können wir noch nicht. Aber wir haben wenigstens einen Reiseführer hier abgeschlossen. Okay, Grundlos gefallen wie ein sanfter Regen. Diesen Kontenauftrag müssen wir noch abschließen. Ansonsten könnten wir jetzt auch erst einmal auf die Schnelle mal in Richtung Schmiede hin. Vielleicht gäbe es hier ja noch kurzzeitig was zu machen. Es gibt noch Raum für Verbesserung. Obwohl das Material dasselbe ist, stimmt die Schlagkraft immer noch nicht ganz. Liegt das an den unterschiedlichen Schmiedeverfahren? Bei der einen wird das heitere Material in die äußere Schicht eingearbeitet, bei der anderen wird es stattdessen zur inneren Schicht. Sollte ich die entsprechende Kraft von voreinstellen oder einen adaptiven Mechanismus anwenden, der sich an das Schmiedeverfahren anpasst? Auch aus der Nähe betrachtet ist sie ziemlich erstaunlich. Und hör mal, das Ding des Eisens. Ganz für alleine, bei diesem Tempo braucht man wohl gar keinen Schmied mehr. Diese Maschine ist deutlich intelligent genug für das Schmieden ohne Schmied. Bei jedem Schmiedevorgang müssen unzählige Feineinstellungen vorgenommen werden. Und das darauffolgende Abschrecken und Polieren ist auch reine Handarbeit. Aber eines Tages wird daraus eine vollautomatische Schmiedemaschine machen. Wie sieht's aus? Willst du etwas geschmiedet haben? Naja, das kommt auf die Leistung der Hämmermaschine an. Dann pass gut auf. Oh, dann bist du hier nicht nur die Inhaberin, sondern auch die Schmiedin? Richtig geraten, ich nehme beide Rollen an. Was denn, sieht man mir das nicht an? Alle Leute, die das zum ersten Mal hören, schauen so überrascht rein wie du. Die hat doch gar nicht diese muskelbepackten Arme und ist noch schmächtiger als ganz gewöhnliche Leute. Ja, genau, kann so jemand überhaupt als Schmied arbeiten? Deshalb haben wir natürlich nicht gedacht, aber das hast du doch gemeint. Ja, schon gut. Der Zweck dieser Maschine ist es, dass jemand, der so schwach ist wie ich, als Schmied arbeiten kann. Menschen benutzen Werkzeuge und können mit besonders ausgeklügelten Werkzeugen das Unmögliche möglich machen. Es gibt Leute, die sagen, den maschinellen Schmieden fehle der Geist des Handwerks, aber für mich sind Maschinen genauso ein Werkzeug wie ein Hammer. Hey, ich würde zu gern sehen, wie diese Leute mit bloßen Händen Metall in Form bringen. Aber ich schweife ab, also ich werde euch gleich zeigen, wie ich ein scharfes Schwert schmiede. Na, wir haben anscheinend nicht genügend Material. Hey, das letzte Experiment muss so viel verschlungen haben. Was machen wir denn jetzt? Paimon weiß es. Als nächstes muss der große, mysteriöse Hebel gezogen werden. Dadurch verwandelt sich die Schmiedemaschine in einen Urwegmecha und geht selbstständig auf die Suche nach Material. Meine Maschine, die selbstständig nach dem Material sucht, klingt notwendig. Aber wie identifiziert sie die verschiedenen Materialien durch die Lichtreflexion der Oberflächen? Fräulein Estelle? Oh, Entschuldigung, meine Gedanken sind abgeschweift. Es tut mir leid, aber die Hämmermaschine ist eben nur eine einfache Hämmermaschine. Sie kann sich nicht transformieren und frei bewegen. Ihr muss sie mit dem Material beschicken. Ach so. Übrigens, wenn ihr verschiedene Materialien gesammelt habt, könnt ihr mir sie gern bringen. Ich brauche immer welche für die Experimente und die Kalibrierung. Als Belohnung gebe ich euch die Entwurfszeichnung von Produkten aus der Werkstatt. Tja, geht das wirklich? Warum nicht? Mich interessieren nicht die geschmiedeten Produkte, sondern die Werkzeuge, die sie hergestellt haben. Die Hämmermaschine mit neuen Materialien zu testen und Daten zu sammeln wird auch helfen, die Produkte zu verbessern. Die Entwurfszeichnungen sind da eher zweitrangig. Also nicht nur traditionelle Schmiedematerialien, ihr könnt gern alles mitbringen, was ihr für nützlich haltet. Du wirst uns doch nicht mit ein paar leeren Zeichnungen reinlegen. Und wenn wir dich suchen wollen, weil wir merken, dass etwas nicht stimmt, finden wir nur einen leeren Laden und selbst die Hämmermaschine ist weg? Wie kommst du darauf? Sieht es als langfristige Partnerschaft. Da zählt die Reputation mehr als alles andere. Ich bürge für die Qualität der Entwurfszeichnung. Und selbst wenn ich mich aus dem Staub machen würde, der Hämmermaschine werden nicht so leichte Beine wachsen. Da hast du recht. Dann ist es abgemacht. Ich hoffe, diese Partnerschaft wird beide Seiten zufriedenstellen. Ja, ich bin schon gespannt darauf, was für Materialien ihr mitbringen werdet. Tja, haben wir schon was? Also, da sind wir noch nicht wirklich irgendwie weit gekommen. Da fehlen uns jetzt leider sogar noch ein paar Materialien. Die Gezeitenalge und den Quintessenzkristall. Tja, schade. Also kümmern wir uns jetzt erstmal wieder um das eigentliche Kapitel. Wie das trübe Mondlicht vergangener Zeiten. Also, wo ist jetzt das Hauptquartier der Spina di Rossola? Und was ist das jetzt hier? Eine andere Form von Kiste. Und es scheint also wirklich ab in die Kanalisation zu gehen.
It's right up ahead. But let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Oh ja, es geht also wirklich in die Kanalisation. Oder? Ja. Das war reine Absicht gewesen. Tja, hier waren wir sowieso schon mal gewesen. Naja, oder nicht ganz. Wir waren bei einem anderen Eingang gewesen. Ah, jetzt.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Jetzt sieht man das auch. Spina di Rosula. Also es hat auf jeden Fall irgendwas mit Dornenrosen. Also mit den Dornen der Rose zu tun.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Dankeschön.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father... He was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And, as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callas. Yes, the same one they call Callas the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Da ist in der Tat etwas faul dran.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Tja, die Sehnsucht nach der Wahrheit. Was das angeht, sind wir uns sehr ähnlich.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callas murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callas did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callas the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callas was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... never mind. If Callas was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callas's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Kein Wunder, dass Navia Clorand gegenüber ein solches Verhalten an den Tag legte.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callas beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callas requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Das erklärt einiges. Es war seine Absicht, bei diesem Duell zu sterben.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
Mach dir darum keinen Kopf.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah, Paimon's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Gut, geh hinein und ruh dich aus. Mal sehen, wie dann der nächste Tag geht. Unter dem wachsamen Auge des Spina die Ursula zog eine ruhige Nacht. Vorbei?
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vacher.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vacher person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Okeanid you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we? Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Es war einmal... Okay, das ging ja erst jetzt beim besten Willen dann wieder ein bisschen zu schnell. Was war dann jetzt? Es war einmal was? Es war einmal am Fleuve Cendré. Ah, ja. Aber gut, was jetzt? Die Wahrheit, die im Regen verloren ging. Geh ins Büro des obersten Richters. Du hast dich eingehend mit dem Fall des massenhaften Verschwinden der Mädchen befasst. Basierend auf den neuen Hinweisen, die du im Lucinbrunnen erhalten hast, beschließt du und Navia die Ermittlung fortzusetzen. Okay. Warte, das kann er, sagt jetzt, wie es aussieht. Wirke, er sagt, dieser Palais? Morgane oder wie auch immer sein? Morgana? Dort, wo es sogar auch die Statue der 7 ist?
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Sagte sie jetzt Palais Memoria? Na gut. Hallo? Palais Mermonia. Okay. Hallihallo, Hallöle. Mit ordentlich Gegröle. Ist der oberste Richter gerade zu Haus? Wenn nicht, sehen wir uns einfach mal kurzzeitig mal seine Akten an, okay? Keine Widerworte hier? Gut. Wir sind anscheinend doch nicht alleine hier. Dass allerdings jeder hier reinspazieren kann.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Oh, das war jetzt, er sagt, ziemlich einfach. Also gut. Hey, oberster Richter. Klopf, klopf.
Please come in.
Okay. Hallo. Können wir uns mal Ihre Akten ansehen? Nur die Akten mit dem V, bitte.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
In Bezug auf Novelette.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
Gab's ja auch schon mal den Vergleich mit einem Otter aus Fontaine. Dazu muss man wirklich sagen, wenn man die Bilder vergleicht, haben die ja schon einiges gemeinsam. Besonders die Haare. Oder das Fell.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Da können wir wohl nichts machen.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callas, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Ja, gehen wir mal raus.